Hello everyone. Today we will learn the topic that is measurement of temperature. It is a subtopic of the chapter thermal properties of matter. So different bodies have different temperatures. Okay, and we need some instrument to measure their temperature exactly because a brief idea cannot let us help in understanding the exact value of the temperature of a body. So how we measure the value of temperature? We measure the temperature with the help of thermometer. Thermometer. This is the device. Okay, how this thermometer measure the temperature of bodies? This thermometer, we know this thing that the substance change their property when we provide them heat or temperature. Some bodies started to expand and some bodies started to compress. But in case of this thermometer, we take liquid. This thermometer contains liquid which helps us in understanding the temperature of bodies. We know that when we provide temperature to a liquid, it will start expanding. We will use this property and we will measure the temperature of a body. Okay, so we need two fixed point, that is two reference point, that is starting point and a maximum point, where with the help of that we can measure the temperature easily. So we know that when we heat a when we heat a liquid, when it is in lukewarm form, then when we provide heat in starting, it is utilized by the liquid in deforming the bonds or as an internal energy. So the almost the dimensions of that liquid remain same, and it is not a drastic change when we reach till 99 degrees Celsius, but at 100 degrees Celsius liquid change into, when we take a case of water, it change into vapor. Okay, and at 0 degrees Celsius is changed into ice. So we take two physical phenomena. One in ice, lowest point and highest point is 100 degrees Celsius, that is vapor form. So at in the form of ice, when water is freezes, that temperature we measure take as reference point. Two reference point, that is freezing point and boiling point. Or it may be vapor. When our liquid change into vapor and when our liquid is in the form of ice, that is two drastic changes that is easily visible or practical, means feasible to measure. So we take these 2 points as a reference point or fixed point to measure the temperature of certain body. We fix these 2 points and then divide this gap where we can assign or calibrate the values of temperature. We will understand it by an example. This is our freezing point. We take our thermometer and we put it on ice, and the temperature which it show, we will give this value 0, and when it change into vapor, means boiling point, we give it value 100. It is in case of Celsius, in which we take Celsius temperature scale, in which we take mercury as a liquid. Okay, there's so this 0 degree Celsius is the starting point and 100 degrees Celsius is the terminating point. and we divide these points in 100 intervals. So this will be 100 degrees Celsius and this will be 0 degrees Celsius, and the in between it will be 1 2 3 4 5 99. And another scale, measurement scale, that is we do in Fahrenheit. In Fahrenheit, in the thermometer, we take alcohol as a liquid, and the starting point 32 degree Fahrenheit means when we take the Fahrenheit thermometer to the ice, it will show the temperature, that is 32 degree Fahrenheit, and when it take to the 100 degree Celsius, or when it is from the vapor, it shows 212 degree Fahrenheit, and we divide in the 180 divisions, 1 2 3 4 5 179 and 180. So this is our Celsius scale, and this is our Fahrenheit scale. Our 100 degrees Celsius is equal to 180 these are 180 divisions, and our 100 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit scale will be equal to 212 degree Fahrenheit, and 0 degrees Celsius will be equal to 32 degree Fahrenheit for Fahrenheit. So if we try to go this thermometer, this to this, or from this to this, if we want to maintain a bring a relation in between to those two scale measuring temperature measuring scales, then we have a relation, we have to derive a relation, and we will see that. First of all, we will derive a graph between between these two measuring scales. Along x-axis we take temperature in degree Celsius, okay, and along y-axis we take temperature in Fahrenheit, degree Fahrenheit. Here it will contain 100 degrees Celsius, it will contain at maximum point 212 degree Fahrenheit, and here it will contain 0 degree Celsius. But we know the thing that at 0 degree Celsius, in case of Celsius scale, in Fahrenheit scale, it is 32 degree Fahrenheit. Means at 0 degree Celsius, the point which is in Celsius scale, in case of Fahrenheit scale, it will be 32 degree Fahrenheit. So this will be our graph, and then the temperature keep on increasing. Okay, this is a straight line graph. These are 100 divisions, and these are 180 divisions. So we will try to derive a relation. We will use the formula, that is y equals to straight line formula mx plus c. For that, first of all, we need to find m, that is slope, that is equal to tan theta, and that is equal to tan theta is equal to perpendicular, that is this is 180 divisions, so equal to 180, and base, that is 100 degree Celsius or 100 divisions. So our slope will be equal to 180 upon 100, or we can say that 18 upon 10. And our y-axis, along y-axis we have taken temperature in degree Fahrenheit, so it will be temperature in degree Fahrenheit equals to 18 by 10. Along x-axis, L-axis we have temperature in degree Celsius, so it will be Tc degree Celsius, plus slope is 32, because it intercept at 32 degree Fahrenheit in Fahrenheit scale, or on y-axis it intercept at 32 degree Fahrenheit. So we are with the prerequisite detail, and we will try to find out the relation between the Celsius and Fahrenheit scale. So these are the details. We will write temperature in degree Fahrenheit equals to 18 by 10, that is slope, temperature in degree Celsius plus 32. So what we will do, we will multiply, we can take 180 into 100 here, no problem. So we will multiply this 100 here, 100 into equals to 180 temperature in degree Celsius plus 32. This will be multiplied here, 3200. So we will bring it this side, 100 temperature in degree Fahrenheit, 180 temperature in degree Celsius. Sorry, this will become then 32 minus 32, 100, and this side 180 degree temperature in degrees Celsius. So we will bring this 180 here, and we will divide this by 100, and we'll take this 100 here. So first of all, do one step. We will take 180 here. Here it will be temperature in degree Celsius. So now divide this with 100. These two zeros will vanish and this will 100 will come here. So this is the relation between thermometer scale and Celsius scale. If there is temperature given in Fahrenheit and we want to convert that in Celsius, then we will keep put the value here and our temperature will come in Celsius. And if we want to reverse, if we take the case of reverse, then we will take the temperature in Celsius scale here and we will find the temperature in degree Fahrenheit. Thanks a lot. This was the topic that we are measuring a temperature with the thermometer, and the thermometer contains a liquid. In case of Celsius scale, that liquid is mercury. In case of Fahrenheit scale, that liquid is alcohol. And we take the starting point, that is reference point. The reference starting point is the temperature of ice, and the peak point, that is the temperature of, means the temperature of vapor or temperature of boiling water. So that is maximum point, and between these there will be 100 divisions. And as in case of Fahrenheit scale or Fahrenheit thermometer, we will have starting point 32 degree Fahrenheit, because when we take Fahrenheit thermometer and touch the ice, it will show 32 degree Fahrenheit, not 0. And the maximum point, that is 100 degrees Celsius, in case of temperature in Celsius scale, it will show 212 degree Fahrenheit in Fahrenheit scale, and the divisions in Fahrenheit thermometer will be 180. So this was, and this is the relation between Fahrenheit temperature and Celsius temperature. So this is our this topic is over. Thank you.